To me, it's crazy that we think about human rights and we have assigned personhood to corporations.
Yeah.
And then only very rarely do we think about rights in terms of individual animals that are not human or broader ecosystems. I mean, for me, I can't think about rights without imagining that we have responsibilities of some kind or another that you could package up in the idea of rights to all of these other non-human beings or more than human beings and ecosystems. But I'm interested to hear what Stepan says about this too.
Yeah, so rights and personhood, these are two really key concepts, and they've become increasingly prominent and popular in recent years. I would say that the movement for rights of nature or personhood for nature, or maybe both, has just swept the globe like wildfire. And of course, we know that it has actually arrived on Canadian shores in terms of an actual legal recognition of a non-human natural system as having rights and personhood. And that's with the Mutahekauchipu or Magpie River in the Côte-Nord region of Quebec back in 2021. It has a lot of attractions. It has a lot to recommend it. You know, when you think about what rights do in a contemporary political or legal system, or what personhood does, there's two fundamental things. One is recognition. Having rights means having standing, being recognized as an entity that must be reckoned with. And the second is agency or voice. If you have rights, you are an agent with the ability to put forward your interests, and those interests would then, at least in theory, be protected. So there's certainly attractions, but I've been giving a lot of thought to, what the other implications are and whether there might be a downside to putting something like an ecosystem or a species or even a single landmark like a rock or a mountain into the box of personhood or legal subject with rights. When you think about the paradigm of personhood and rights, it's a very Western paradigm. It's based on the notion that whatever is the person is a completely self-contained entity that comes into interactions with other persons sort of already fully formed, with interests, with desires, with goals, and they interact with those other entities almost like billiard balls on a billiard table, bumping each other around. Whereas both sort of modern ecological science and ancient indigenous worldviews suggest that really that might not be the most accurate way to think about the world.